Jalika came. When Jalika came, Jalika was a big wreck because that year there was this award that used to happen in Gambia. Jalika won the Song of the Year and the collaboration. What's the Halal Music Awards? Yeah. So Jalika won the Song of the Year and the collaboration of the year. Yeah. On that
And that collaboration
show.
Was you.
It is Jizzle's song.
Right.
But I was
but
featured
you were
in
the
it.
future.
Yeah, I was featured in
right.
it. So then I could remember when we were shooting that video, yeah, I didn't even have money for fare to go to the video ground. But like I couldn't tell my man because like artist to artist, like I'm not gonna let any other artist see what I'm going through.
Right.
So I just figured one or two things out and I went there and something happened to me that day, 2 days before that, that actually even made me like felt more or less about myself because me and Jizzle, we were going to the venue we was gonna shoot at, Dreams. There was this club owned by Jatumbo called Dreams. So when we went there, we reached the gate of the club. Then the securities were there. Jizzle went up because he was in front of me. So he went up thinking I was gonna follow behind him. So when he went up, I was going and the security stopped me. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, he's like, you're not familiar to us. We don't know you like that. I'm like, but you know who I am? He's like, nah, I don't know. For a minute, I'm like, oh, that really actually killed my spirit for a minute.
That
I'm
can
like,
affect your confidence.
it really did. It really, but I just like to believe that, I just like to take reality for what it is.
Right.
So Jizzle had to come back and then talk to them. Then I went in, then I went back. Then we did the video, but still, I was still having still having that mind that I'm still gonna leave this. So all of a sudden, I met a manager. I met a manager back in that 2019. His name is Bizzle. Shout outs to him. He does music too as well. So when I met him, all the time he gives me courage. Like, you a superstar. You know, you're gonna become bigger. Every time he tells me that, I'm like, this guy is just selling me. He's just selling me dreams. Like, you know, he's just selling me dreams that will never actually come into existence. So we were there 2018, 2019. When I left the weed and all of that, things started getting a little bit, I started shaping up myself because now I'm working for myself. Everything I'm doing is myself. So we were there, I think early 2020 was when the pandemic came, like the COVID-19. COVID-19 became the time that I was now ready to come back. Like 100%. Okay, so 2019, 2020? Yeah. So 2019, I only did 2 songs, which is Blessings and No Friends. I only did those 2 songs, but No Friends didn't even came out in 2019. It was only Blessings. That was, imagine the whole of 2019, I only had one song out. 2020, when the pandemic came, the reason why I said pandemic, it was a bad time for the world and that. But for me, it kind of helped a little bit because like everything just went at one corner. You know, shows weren't happening, so now it's who's working more. I did a song for COVID-19, and it was like amazing.
I heard that song.
So when the song came out, you know, now, okay, I'm getting back on my feet. After that, the No Friends video, the song I was telling you, came out, even though we did the song in 2019, but it came out in 2020. And I did another, so I had 3 songs that were actually buzzing in 2020.
Did you have music video on those?
Yeah, I have a video for No Friends, but I had to delete it. Reason was because the girl that was featured on the video, she is now a full hijabi.
Oh.
Yeah, so I couldn't show a video.
Understood.
You understand that? Because of our beliefs, so I had to delete the video on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but then we had a video for No Friends that year. We had a video for the COVID-19 song. We had a video for Ring of Roses as well. 3 of those songs were actually making waves out there. So 2021 was now when I told them that I'm here. And I did my first show in Q City. Till date, I think there's only 2 other shows that are actually as big as that show.
What?
So
What do you think happened?
I don't know, man. I was just here. I'm like,
did you tell them that I'm here?
I'm here. Like, you know, you need to be with me or you be behind, but you're not gonna be in front of me. So 2021 was that year for me.
That was a big transition. From like 2018, 19, giving up.
It was a big surprise to a lot of people because because one thing about Gambian music, you can only count few artists that actually lost their shine and then regain it because it's very difficult. Once the shine is out of your way, Gambians don't give you that shine. But with me, you know the reason why it's different? I accepted reality. And this same label that I was telling you that left in 2018, they came back in 2021, end of 2020.
Did you take them back?
No, I took them back, but you know what I told them? I told them when you were signing me, then I had nothing. But now, I have something. So it's either you bring something that's gonna actually make a difference or you just leave. And then they came because like when I signed, that was my first time traveling to Dubai. In 2021, I went to Dubai twice. You know, I went to Dubai twice, and then a lot of stuff changed about my PR and stuff like that. So that's
in a good way.
In a good way. That's what actually got us to that 20. It was November 18th. No, November 13th was when we did the Q City show in 2021. Bro, like there were.
But that was
everywhere.
after Dubai, after rebranding, after everything.
Everything.
After giving up and then coming
back and then
That's amazing. Okay, guys. So we will be right back with Hussein Dada. We're gonna take a commercial break. Few minutes. See you soon.
Louder. Dada.
Hi guys, thank you very much for watching and welcome back to TMM's special interview with Hussein Dada. Hussein. So it's Hussein Dada, Hussein Cisse. With all of everything that happened to you, giving up, coming back, giving up, coming back, because this is from the time that you were a child.
Yeah.
And then you started music inspired by your cousin, and then coming to like saying that, hey, I graduated high school, now I want to take this on.
Yeah.
Took it on 2018, anxiety situations happened, and then you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then 2019, 2020, you just came back. 2021, you were like, I'm right here.
Booming.
But you have done a lot. And based on my research, you have given back to the community. And every time you had a concert, it wasn't just a concert for you, it was more. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, actually, me as in person, even like, let's just put the music aside, this has always been something that I've always wanted to do. I'm an emotional type of person. So when I see people going through stuff, you know, I always like to put myself in their shoes and see, like people that sometimes I even look at people that I might be even doing better than me, but I just look at them and then I just feel sorry, I don't know. Like for some instance, I don't know. So like, I always like to be a helping hand, like, you know.
Give me an example.
Like for an instance, there will be times that like, I'll be driving and then I see people like, you know, standing on the streets and then they're waiting for cars and this will be at late night, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you know, and then you will know that these people are really finding it very difficult to have a cab or a van that will actually take them to their destination. So what I will do real quick, I will just find a cab, you know, pay the taxi driver to just take him, like, you know, to their final destination and stuff. Because, like, you know, we know how things be going here. Like, you know, things are not the same for everybody. Sometimes it's more difficult for this one and much more easier for this other person. So that's why every time we do a show, there used to be a specific amount of money that we used to allocate to either hospitals or people that be standing in the streets and asking for handout and all of that. You know, this is just to help people.
Right.
You know, even though we know we don't actually have that much.
Right.
But you know, if you start with little, once you get there, you will actually be able
bigger.
to, you know, help more and more people as you go.
And based on my conversation and also research about you, I have seen that you have helped many communities, especially Sukuta.
Yeah.
You know, like every time there's after the concert, you're helping out Sukuta.
Definitely.
And your manager mentioned to me something that was very interesting and it's real to me. He said the last show, when you guys got your money, you didn't even pick it up from Q City.
Yeah.
You waited until you knew what you wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
So proceeds of those funds went to, can you tell me more about that?
I trust my team. You know, because like if you want to go far, you need to work with people that you can trust with your life. So that's why when the show was done, I was just resting for a couple of days, you know, and I wasn't worried about that because I knew that it was in safe hands anyway. You know, so after that, what I told him was, okay, I know this money, you know, we're gonna do so and so, but before that, you know, Sukuta is here to help because like what really pains me the most is whenever I go to the health center and then the way I see the stuffs there, it really doesn't sit right in my head. That's why my focus be always there the most. you know, and then I tell him about the masjid, you know, and a little bit of renovation that we can do.
And this is where you pray.
Yeah,
yeah.
The little bit of renovation that we can do there, you know, and then he was like, wow, man, I wasn't expecting that,
right.
But now you're telling me this, even makes me respect, you know, respect you more.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's
and
what
the Hussein Dada, you know, foundation, Hussein Dada.
Yeah, so here and there we will collaborate with other people. You know, take our food. Like when Ramadan, when in Ramadan, I collaborated with Road to Firdaus. They're still doing great jobs. We went all the way to Fonyi. You know, Fonyi.
And you went there with them.
I was there with them. Like in Fonyi, you know, went to distribute some food stuff, and all of these people were really, really, really happy.
Wow.
Because like even though we cannot do it for everybody,
right.
But those people, you can tell they really need it.
Right.
You know, you can tell that they were very happy that we were there sharing that. So with me doing it and putting it on my social will only help, like, you know, touch the minds of a lot of people.
And
because
raise more
what I came to realize is that a lot of people want to do stuff, but they don't know, you know what, because like, let's say for the music, for instance, we, in general, we do everything for ourselves.
Right.
I don't know.
You're talking about artists,
Yeah,
right?
artists. I don't know of any artist in Gambia who actually can tell you that I had a show and all the funds were from the sponsors. I don't think it's possible. It's from what comes out of your pocket, it's what you put in the music again.
I know that for sure you guys spend most of your money. You get money now, and you in particular, you get the funds, and then you get it back to the community.
Exactly.
And then you're waiting for next
Go
year
back
to happen again.
Exactly.
You invest
So
it again.
It comes in cycle.
Yeah, so I mean, that's
so
why you're not getting a Range Rover.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, you could have saved that money for a Range Rover.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
But you're like, no, I want to support, but also I want to be able to reinvest.
Invest and then
you know,
do bigger things
somehow
as
you're a
well.
businessman.
Yeah,
Hussein.
definitely.
You know, you think as a businessman.
Definitely,
because
definitely.
Whatever you're talking about right now, you're like, I want to reinvest.
Exactly,
I want to reinvest.
exactly.
But also investing in your community. Is investing in you.
You, exactly. It comes back.
Because that's where you came from.
Definitely.
You know, even I think also you are supporting other communities, not only Sukuta.
Sukuta, yeah.
Because going to Fonyi is
Fonyi,
you know, it's not in your territory.
Fonyi, Brusubi, we did some iftar at Brusubi as well. You know, and then there were times that we go to visit people, you know, who are feeling sick, talk to their people, and then know what they're actually going through and know what we can help with as well.
You do that?
Yeah, because there are things that we do that we don't even put on the camera like that.
Now get into the sponsors. I know that you guys spend so much money.
Yeah.
So I've been in Gambia now, and I understand. There's a lot that I see.
Yeah, definitely.
And I realize that you get most of your money from the ticket.
Definitely.
And, you know, you get little or no sponsorship.
Yeah.
And when you get sponsorship, it's mostly like in kind.
Definitely.
Which is like, I'm going to do this for you.
Yeah, just the little stuff.
Right. But then funds that could be supporting you to support the community.
Yeah.
It's not coming.
It's not.
Because for me right now, if I were to support you, I'm supporting the community.
Yeah.
You know, and that is very, very important for people to know. I have to tell you, when I came to Gambia, even not being in Gambia, in the US, when I look at Gambia music, I know that many do not respect rap music. That's a fact, and I'm sure during your anxiety situation time, you know, with going through mental health and everything, you were giving up because you knew that they will not look at you like a serious artist. I have to tell you, I'm very impressed, and you just made me feel like I have to respect rap music.
Rap music, yeah, for sure.
You know, because you don't do what you're here to stay.
Yeah.
And for you, this is a career. I heard that you are also inspiring young people.
Yeah, definitely.
Like sometimes you know, like you mentor them. Like they will come to you, you mentor
them. And then
they're
all the time.
Can you tell me more about that too?
All the time. So like me, an artist, like a normal artist would just hit me up on Instagram. Like, I want us to meet, or I want to collab. I'll tell you, maybe right now can I do a collab for you? But if you want us to sit and chat, anytime you can come over to my place. If they come there, first thing I do is to make sure to get the big artist, small artist vibe between us, because like in most cases, like if you want to help somebody, you don't act like I'm on top of you.
Yeah.
You act
because
like we are all you act like we are all in the same zone, and now I'm just giving you game. Maybe I happen to be there before you, so I'm just giving you game, advise you on how to like really move and how to, because like if you look at Gambian music, the thing that artists lack the most is self-confidence. They have low
and you
self-esteem.
went through that.
Yeah, so many times.
Yeah.
So many times. So this confidence they lack is the confidence that always boosting inside of their system. Because what I tell you is that don't actually think about all the years that you've been doing music. Those years, they matter, but they don't matter the most because you know why? It takes you one song to change all of that narrative. Like, you see people that are in the game for 5 years, they don't have a hit song, but they're still singing. But the day they have a hit song, people go listen back to their old song.
Yeah.
So now there's something new to these people.
I did that to
so many
some
times.
artists, yep.
Exactly. So that's what I tell them. But then the confidence won't allow most of the people to see that. Because to them, man, I've already wasted 5 years. I don't think I'm ever gonna make it out of this.
Why do you think that is? Is it again the kind of music
because
they
of
have?
because of the ideas they put in out there. Because you talk about rap music.
Right.
The reason why people don't respect rappers is what rappers talk about. Rappers are very disrespectful. You know, number one, rappers talks about women anyhow. Call women names. Rappers rap about drugs.
Right.
Rappers rap about killing each other. Rappers rap about robbing.
Smoking.
So it's the music, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
rap music is like the most violent music. Like, let's just be realistic.
Right.
There is not another genre of music that's as violent as rappers. Because if you look at it, like, you look at the statistics, like artists that die from gun violence, 99% are all artists from the rap genre.